Gossip Girl, episode 5, season 1. Daredevil. Welcome back, guys. We are back with more Gossip Girl. It seems like it's been a long time. As you know, we added our old shows into the mix. So yesterday I put up some boys. I think I'm putting up one more boys before I record episode 6. So stay tuned for that. I haven't been recording a lot of the boys and other shows so much that I accidentally put up an episode before the previous episode. So I was like, wait, I didn't edit that, did I? And then, well, as like I edited it for Patreon, but I'm like, wait, did I edit that for YouTube? And I realized that I never edited for YouTube. So I have to go back and double check and look for that episode of The Boys, and it's gonna be fun to find, but we'll find it and we'll tackle it and we'll get that up for you guys. But without further ado, let's check out Gossip Girl episode 3, I think, and we'll check it out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Her annual sleepover. A tradition since the year 2000, each one more decadent than the last. No expense or reputation.
I'm surprising her myself. Heading upstate to Hudson, bringing her the check in person.
Oh.
Aren't I supposed to deliver good news?
Look, I'm really sorry, but this date is unbreakable. Maybe we can swing by later or something.
I'm not a stop along the way. I'm a destination, and if you refuse to attend, I'm gonna have to find a replacement. Girls, the waiting list.
Okay, well, I should get going. Hey.
Hey, am I early or?
No, I'm just running late. Come in. Come on, let's go. Home by 1 o'clock. Bonus points for 12:45.
Oh. 1 o'clock? That's pretty late.
That Hello Kitty sleeping bag doubles as a parachute. Let the games begin.
They actually have like beds actually made for them.
Truth or dare, once I had to eat an entire bag of marshmallows. That's nice, little Humphrey, but that's not how we play.
Oh,
How we play.
scary. I would think so.
I think I'll go trees.
Frick.
Are you sure you didn't want what I wanted? It's fine.
He's not liking this. He's not liking that he...
Well,
It's your truth.
So, there, I dare you to jailbreak Eric.
Blair, it's perfect.
Oh.
And he wants it. What's it gonna be? Do or die, little J.
Spotlight on little J.
Caffeine, nicotine, ketamine, GHB, PCP, LSD. Is it diazepam, lorazepam, all the Pams. Young, blonde, and beautiful. Yep. I'll find them. Thank you.
situation, your son is with your daughter and my kid. I trust him, why don't you?
Rufus?
Goodbye, Lily. Always a pleasure.
Amanda never has to know, does she?
Well, I'm not telling her.
Look at I go. Just thought you should know. He's a real cat. Bye. Sleep over the year.
What?
Everybody's got to start somewhere. Maybe little Jay isn't so little anymore.
What do you know about me?
Oh, other than your total lack of pool skills? What
Oh.
That I'm having the best time right now?
plans?
No. change of plans. I like this plan of you teaching me the angles.
I know.
Remember a cute girl with total lack of pool skills?
I remember.
Yeah.
Now, I hate to say this, but why don't you sit and wait here? We should hear from them soon.
Oh. Oh! That's gonna be weird.
And I'll pass on a glass of that non-premium liquor that you're drinking. It was a dare. A dare? What are you, children? 14?
Jesus, no, I swear, I had no idea, baby. I look at her and she's chill, but what? You haven't changed a bit. You always have to be in control.
I don't remember you complaining.
Well, I wasn't allowed to. It was one of your rules.
Yeah.
To be out after dark and to talk to someone who isn't just you or Mom, even if it is Blair. No offense.
None taken.
I'm sorry, this was the only way.
Hey, you don't beat a Waldorf at her own game. You want me to steal the jacket from the mannequin?
Oh my god.
Blair, it's your mom's store. I mean, you could have anything you want.
So can you.
I would have. Oh no, that's gonna end
Are you still the same guy you were when I
Serena's
took this photo?
friendship definitely with Blair.
At that show.
Lily. Yeah, hold on.
Oh god.
Alice?
And if you made half the effort she did, maybe we would have met a long time ago.
Sure.
And so maybe you would have kissed me already.
Oh! Yes, finally, because it did perfect behind these, like, lights, too.
But, thanks for inviting me. It was a blast. What do you mean you're going home? Nobody ever leaves a sleepover. Well, I guess there's first for everything.
Oh!
I'm keeping the jacket. That's okay with you. Monday?
Damn. That was a crazy ending to this episode. Like all the things that happened in this episode were so insane to me. I still can't believe it when I look at this episode. It was a Daredevil episode. You got to see like Blair's sleepover, which is interesting. Cause higher ups apparently have different sleepovers. I was expecting none of the less from Blair, because Blair seems like that type of person that would just play truth or dare to the weird, to the crazy max. Like I can see that. And just in general, and then we got to see, on the side note, we got to see Serena and Dan finally have their night out, and at first it was more of Serena's style of a date, and then Dan was like, well, if you really want the Humphrey experience, or the downtown I can afford this stuff experience, let's do it. And which is interesting, because she definitely needs that in a way, where she needs escape from her reality, and it's great to see that. And then they got to kiss, and then Jenny was invited to this Blair thing, and it got wild. Eric is now out, and I like the way it was called Daredevil, because I thought, like, now that Serena and Blair were friends, that it was gonna be weird. And it's kind of weird that we didn't get to see Nate or Chuck in this episode, but I'm thankful, because now we got to focus more on Jenny as a main character. And then we got to see Eric as another main character, even though he was a side character in this episode. But he was like one of the main attentions of this episode, which we did get to see that in like episode 3, but this one is like far more like the main story was Blair's sleepover. I think you get to see Serena's a lot, but like they were both the main stories in this episode, and then the side one was definitely Rufus's and Lily's talk in his apartment. So I don't know. It got to interesting lengths. I'm wondering if Allison is ever gonna come back, which is Rufus's a wife, and Dan and Jenny's mom. Like, would that be like one episode that is coming up? And I'm wondering where this is gonna get crazy and awesome, and the actual Gossip Girl is gonna show up. Cause is there an actual Gossip Girl? Cause we're getting is this antagonist talking and be like XOXO Gossip Girl. Like, I'm wondering if there's actually a person that is gonna start stalking them or do something in any way, shape, or form. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gossip Girl, and we will be tackling episode 6, I think, next. And right now, I think we will be putting up 8 and 9. Also, after, well, we are not putting up 8 and 9 of Cobra Kai. We are putting up episode Outer Banks season 2, episode 3 and 4. And we would be then finally bringing back one of my favorite shows for season 3. So stay tuned for that, because everyone wants that show back, and I think I thought I lost a lot. Like, it was like going from 22 or 21 to, and then it went down, and then it went up, and then it went down, and then it went up. And I think it was going down and up because I was doing songs, and then I was also doing no of the other shows that we also have on this channel. So I'm bringing back that show, so don't you worry, I'm bringing back that show. And I'm also doing Supernatural season 3, so that's gonna be insanity. That will come up soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.